Nearly got me, but I brought some spare batteries from the Wii Remote, so you don't have me this time. Okay, so what's next to talk about on the list? Let's let John look. Oh, I'd like to talk about 24, episode 15 and 16, which were amazing and gave me one of those moments where you think, shit, that was good. That was really good. They're billing it now as 24, the final hours. 8 episodes left. And I heard this ridiculous thing on the forum is this guy was like, I'm kind of glad it's ending because, look, I mentioned there's 3 crap episodes, the rest have been brilliant, the rest have been, I would probably say the last 2 have been the best they've ever done. That's how tight the writing was. This guy was like, but if you're a fan, mate, yes, I got it wrong, mate, if you're a fan, you would want it to continue on and on and on. No. You see, because I'm a fan, because this guy was a fan he was arguing with, we want the show to end on a high. God, if this is the last season, what a season to go out on. Don't let Jack Bauer limp his way to a 9th season, to a 10th season, you know. But seriously, wow, this was good stuff. And the quality episode, actually, 350 meg, really good quality. Really good. Just a little bit below DVD quality, I'd say. But, really, really good stuff. Which leads us on to the next thing on the list, which is Final Fantasy or not. Now, when I'm bored of stuff, I trade it in at CEX, but I don't want to trade in anything really good, so I've been looking at stuff I don't really watch. One's the Hurt Locker, which, whilst it's good, the chance of me watching it again are very slim, and if I do decide to buy it back, it'll be one of those $2.99 DVD purchases, because I don't think the Blu-ray adds much to the film, to be honest. And I get a tenner for that trade-in. And also, I've got a couple of bits and bobs, crappy DVDs that I've watched to death. Now, they'll make up eventually enough to get Final Fantasy VIII. Sorry, Final Fantasy, I think it's 13 now. For £35 or for £38 special edition. I'll probably get a special edition just because, well, you know, from CEX. There's one in Scunthorpe that does it because I'm kind of sick of driving to Lincoln. So part of me is like, do I do it? Do I get Final Fantasy again? I don't know, because I've not heard brilliant things, but stuff devalues very quickly, so I want to do it, I've got to strike while the iron's hot. The other thing is to get Assassin's Creed 2 Special Edition for £28, normal edition for £22. So, again, I'm sort of half and half of what to do. I had a dream about Assassin's Creed 2 actually, which was really weird. It was basically following this guy running along the rooftops and then he jumping off with a glider sort of thing. It was really weird. I'm going to turn back now because I feel like shit. I don't go too far in case, well, the bad day happens. So, do I get Final Fantasy? Do I venture to Scunthorpe? I don't know. Now, Jen's got Dancing on Ice this Saturday, and I could easily nip down with Tech, so I can go on my own to Scunthorpe and get it, but would it be one of those games you put on the shelf? But then again, it's not a bad game to have on the shelf. I'm not really sure. It wouldn't cost me anything, which is good. But again, I'm not really sure on that one. Reviews have said it's good. It lacks the heart of Final Fantasy games. But what's there is still better than most. I don't know, really. It's a tricky one. Next up is Fallout 3, and basically it's brilliant. You've seen the video of how I got the Game of the Year edition. Very nice, considering the staff in Blockbuster are usually quite up their own arse, to be honest. I haven't even touched the downloadable content yet because I'm having so much fun with the game. Literally, I've played a completely different start to this game than I have any other. ultimately could cock everything up, because I've approached a main story arc. I've probably approached point 8 before getting to 7, 6, 5, yeah, etc. But it's brilliant. You go into that world and you can be whoever you want to be. I've put hours into that game, hours. When I deleted my save, it was sort of a one of those moments, but just brilliant. You can't put into words how good the game is, and really it's pushing for the best game I've ever played. I know I use that phrase a lot of Uncharted and bits and bobs, but it really is, in terms of what it's given me and what it's yet to give me. And I sort of own the definitive edition now, which is brilliant. Really happy with that. So that's Fallout 3 talked about. One that says dare no egg. I don't quite know what that means. I can't really figure out what I was trying to go on about. Oh, the diet. The diet went bad. 2 Easter eggs and a fish and chip. And I feel it. But it was Easter, and I kind of thought, I'm being given these sort of things. Well, one of them me and Jen brought ourselves, but the other one I was given, and I thought, I'm not going to ruin it. I'll have it. And now I'm on a little walk. And I'll go on the bike later. A little bit worried about Protaris, because obviously the weight loss is going pretty slowish, I suppose. Here's the thing, but we'll get back on track, and hopefully I'm back at work and I'll go to the gym tomorrow. What else? Oh, I watched Lethal Weapon 3, because all those DVDs arrived, I ordered, and Lethal Weapon 3 is the weakest in the out of all 4, because it tries to be too funny. A very, very camp bad guy, and it just was a little bit... See, 1 and 2 are brilliant, 2 especially, but this one, whilst watchable, a little bit cringeworthy at times, and the shift between comedy and drama is so quick that potentially serious scenes you can't take seriously. You think, well, is there a punchline? Is there a... You know, I've got 4 to watch, and that's the end of the Lethal Weapon sort of thing. There's one bit at the end where Mel Gibson's running through his burning building, and the enemies keep popping up, and I thought, that is, if you was a PlayStation 1 or 2 programmer making a Lethal Weapon game, your eyes would light up and you'd go, oh, can you see it now, mate? Burning building, and it's like, it starts off and it circles the whole thing, and then it cuts to your character, and you have to find these certain extinguishers to put out the fire, so you can then get through to the next section. I find it's been really bad graphics, and Mel Gibson sound alike, saying stupid things like, I know I'm hot, but hey, it's ridiculous, and you know, stuff like that. I mean, those games were shit, but at the time that's all you had, but reminded me of that for some reason. Okay, so, wow, nearly 9 minutes gone. Right, I'll see you in a bit.